Alright folks, welcome to another raid video, and we're back with the free-to-play, free-to-plat series here. I thought I'd just give you guys a quick update on how we're doing, and we're going to jump into some arena and see how far we've come. Now, at the moment, I've just literally had the daily login reward for day 9, so the day's just finished. I've literally just received the day 9 one. Now, I actually did make silver 1, in fact silver 2 on day 4. But what I didn't want to do, I didn't really want to make a video right away about that for a number of reasons. Number one, it was a little misleading because I just concentrated on my arena team. I know a lot of you guys have mentioned this in the comments, but your matchups at bronze and silver are based on power level. So my player power was pretty low, so I was getting matched against slightly easier teams. And not only that, as soon as I got into like silver 2, I just got booted back down because I was only 4 days in. And I didn't have great gear, didn't have much on it, but I was able to get up there and get the mission rewards anyway, so that was cool. But what I've done is I've played for a good few more days. I've built up a bit more power. I've built my team up a fair bit stronger. It's quite a bit better, and I feel I could compete at those levels now a lot better. So we're going to jump back in and see how we get on now. Let's just have a little look at the account and see how we're doing. So I don't have a ton of champions, because I've been fooding pretty much everything, but I've put most of my resources into Kale. So in terms of opening champions, I got really lucky at the start. I think this was in the last video that you guys saw. I opened an Apothecary, but aside from that, and Jingle Hunter, he was a good pull too. But aside from that, I've had pretty poor pulls. I've got the Knight Errant. This was my most recent epic. Obviously, I just got the Shaman, which I'm probably going to food, to be honest. I've got a couple of food in here sitting ready to level up Kale, hopefully fairly soon. I think that was the only epics I've had so far. It was still, yeah, her, and I got, where was he now? Was it Sacred Order? No, it was this guy, Knight Errant, like I said. And I believe I also got Atur, I think his name is. Now, is he a barbarian, I believe? Yes, I got him, but I ended up fooding him already because he was just terrible. So that is all the champions we've received. So not too much luck there. We've had a fair bit of luck on the pools for gear though. So Kale, he got a decent pair of boots here. Now, unfortunately, they rolled double flat HP. But apart from that, crit damage, crit rate, and speed on attack boots is pretty nuts. If that had rolled like, triple speed or something like that, or double speed and 2 of these things, that probably would have been better than the swift parry gear I have on my main account. So that was really lucky. And I've really noticed that the Forge is brilliant for new players. That's where I got this from, because you actually get a bunch of this stuff, the core hammers, right away when you unlock the Forge at level 30, I believe. And you've got some of this stuff as well if you've been doing. Well, I think you get some of this to start with, but I got some from doing the faction wars, and I was able to just straight away fuse something here in the Forge, and yeah, it was brilliant. I got a really good piece. But after that, it's fairly easy to get 4 to 5 star pieces. And being a new player now versus being a new player back when I started the game, it's definitely a lot better. It's one thing I've realised, because I haven't been a new player for so long. Between the Forge, I'm able to craft plenty of perception gear, even though I'm not high at all in faction wars. I'm able to get plenty of this resource, and I've been crafting loads of like 5-star decent perception gear, which has really helped me out. You could get resilience gear if you want to go with more tanky stuff, but I would recommend swift parry and perception if you can get them, because they're both brilliant. Not only that, you get like free rewards every day, so you get like little goodie bags, the mini mix bags, you've got the double quests, you've got the advanced quests now, so you get more stuff off that here. Obviously all your daily quests you had before. So all in all, I've been able to grind pretty hard, and I've not obviously spent any money because it's free to play, so I've not really had a point where I've not been able to play. Granted, I'm always using pretty much all my gems, I'm just running my resources down, but I've been able to pretty much consistently play up until now. And we're at level 37. Missions were progressing pretty fast. We've got through all those dodgy arena missions that give a lot of people trouble, and we're up to this current one, upgrade a Great Hall bonus to level 4. So we're going to jump into that hopefully in the next 5 minutes or so, see if we can do that. Yeah, and then we'll be halfway through the Arbiter missions. But then it's going to get extremely slow because there's a few in here that I just cannot do just now. I have not concentrated on clan boss at all. I'm doing like normal pretty badly. I don't have champions for that yet. I mean, I could potentially build up like Warden. He might be okay for it. But I figure if I get further in other parts of the game, I should be able to get enough shards and stuff to open some decent things and then try and progress there. And yeah, and just progressing as normal. Dungeons are all doing not too bad. I'm up to about sort of 10, 11 for most of the dungeons, and worked my way through a lot of the challenges. So between just doing all that kind of stuff, I'm up 4 of 5, 7 of 10, 5 of 5, and 3 of 3 for the challenges. So you get loads of like energy and bits and pieces through there. The campaign, we are pretty far through as well. We're in Brutal. We've completed all of Normal, got the Void, all of Hard, got the Sacred. That's actually where I got that Knight Errant from, which was pretty hopeless. Brutal we're on right now, and we're up to this part here, which we should be able to do pretty easy, to be honest. I just stopped playing at that point, so we should be able to get up, potentially get another Sacred here pretty damn soon. I did pull that Sacred on the hope because there's a 10 times event right now. I was really hoping for someone like a Deacon. Now, if I'd pulled either of these guys, it would have been fantastic because Annex is really good for Clan Boss, and Deacon's just one of the best epic champions in the game all round, especially for a newer player and especially for free to play, so that would have been a good pull. But unfortunately, the game gave me Knight Errant instead, which is pretty lame. So yeah, basically, guys, I think this game's definitely geared apart. I will say arena is difficult. I will say that. I'm a good arena player. I play at a high level, and it's been difficult, definitely. So although I am making a series here about getting up to Platinum as quick as possible, and I hopefully will be able to do it, it's not going to be able to say that everyone that comes into the game is going to be able to do this, because I've been playing this game for ages. I've already got an account to a really high level. I'm playing Platinum every week, so I know pretty much what I'm doing. So it definitely does need addressed, the arena. There's a few options that I'll go through when we're playing arena that I think could fix it. Definitely more tiers, especially at Platinum level, because I feel what's happening is there's a lot of players in Platinum. Well, there's 300 you can get in Platinum, but on reset, it pretty much levels itself out to a good mix. So if you go to the top of Platinum on reset, the teams are vastly better than sort of mid to late Plat. So like teams in the last 50 from 250 to 300 are infinitely easier to beat than the top 50, which is the way it should be. But the problem is that's just pushed all of that stuff down into Gold 4. So Gold 4 is really saturated now. And then that just pushes it, and it just kind of pushes it all the way down to the bottom, where there ends up loads of decent teams in like Bronze and early Silver, which are really hard to beat for these new players. And because the missions really rely on stuff, especially like this, and then you have to get, even for the challenges, I'm at the point where you have to get a bunch of gold stuff here. It's maybe not going to be that possible for a lot of people. So I do definitely see issues with it. Hopefully it will be fixed soon. I think just more tiers, to be honest. Also, I think I had heard a few people speaking about this, so sorry if I'm stealing your idea, folks, but I do think something like a new player sort of arena area would be great up until a point maybe when you get through your missions, you know? So like all the new players are lumped in a separate arena, totally different to everybody else in the game, just to get through those missions, you know, get to Gold 4, do all that kind of stuff. Then once you finish the missions and get your Arbiter, then you basically get lumped into the main arena, and you've got an Arbiter to kind of see you through that, so at least you've got a good chance. Because a lot of the time, even in Bronze, I'm facing Arbiters just now, and I was like 4 or 5 days into the game at that point, and these guys have obviously got to the last mission, which means they're pretty far into the game. Because the average player that gets an Arbiter is going to have played for quite a while, so the matchmaking definitely doesn't work very well. But that was one of the main points of doing this series, was just to see how the arena's doing, how low level it is. But on the other hand, we're able to deal with it. So let's just jump in and see what we can do. I'll go through quickly the gear on my champions first that I'm using. So like I said, I've got a decent pair of boots here. I've managed to get Kale up to about 2.2k attack, 100% crit rate, 108 crit damage. Unfortunately, I cannot get a amulet save myself, which is really annoying because a crit damage amulet here would just make my life so much easier. Haven't got a ton of masteries yet because I'm not really at that efficient point for doing masteries. I think I'm only at like maybe 10 or 11, so I need to get a little bit higher before I really put the resources into it. But for the time being, all I really needed was Ruthless Ambush, and I'm able to do what I need, and then we'll be able to get the rest of the masteries soon. I'm not actually using Apothecary anymore, even though he's amazing. I'm just using him for like campaign and PvE stuff, so he's not in use. Jingle Hunter is the new MVP, so we pulled him the other day, and he's got the increased speed aura, but he's also got a decreased turn meter by 20% on his AoE here. So we've managed to get him fastest at 194 and 146 accuracy. Now, his accuracy chest here is not leveled up, so that is going to get leveled up tomorrow because there is an artifact event. So again, with free to play, you really have to just watch your resources. So I've been trying to just maximize everything by doing stuff in events to make sure I can get the extra rewards for it. Just basic stuff that everyone knows, but it's just being strict with it. It's quite difficult. In fact, I can actually just remove this from... Oh, just incidentally, while I did that, that's another thing that I really like that Raid have done for new players. I really like the free artifact removal. That has been a godsend, to be honest. Because the amount of new players that will just put the wrong artifacts on champions, and the fact that you can remove them for free for, I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks. It must be 2 weeks, yeah. No, it must be 3 weeks actually, because I'm 9 days in. Yeah, I mean, that's really, really good. I think it's a brilliant idea. I just wish they would do like free artifact removal for all players, maybe like once a month as an event or something. It'd be really good, Pallarium. I think we should definitely think about this because, yeah, but it's definitely a good thing. I know a lot of people moaned about new players having it, but I think it's a must because it's going to put people off because they'll just spend all their silver because they've geared up their champions wrong. So we're missing a good few pieces. So back to Jingle Hunter. So we'll actually be able to stick this on here, which does have an accuracy roll on it. So now he's actually up to 168. Once we level this up, it should be well up to nearly 200. And yeah, it's pretty decent gear. Just plenty speed, accuracy, no speed on there unfortunately. Accuracy, no speed there. So I can definitely get better gear. You do want crit rate with this guy, so I'm going to level that up at some point. I don't have full crit rate yet, but once I level my pieces up, I'll be pretty close to it. And if you get the crit rate, you can actually end up getting an extra 10% for him, so that's pretty handy, but it's not necessary. This is a fairly good ability if you can build him for damage too, but at the moment, because I'm so early on, I'm struggling for gear and all that kind of stuff, so I'm just going with what's best for my account just now. War Maiden's coming in with the AoE decreased defense. I do have much better gear to put on her because I've been crafting a lot of perception, like I said. So down here, I've got some really good perception pieces, like this piece here, accuracy and speed. That's just about at level 16, and I'll be putting that on her pretty damn soon. But I'll just need to wait till tomorrow to level all this stuff up. Like this piece here probably will go on her to accuracy and speed as long as I get some of the rolls. And then I'll be able to change her kit about too. So she's the third fastest, I think, on the team, 156. Spirit Host is still in there. She's the second fastest, 159. And she is actually running in a stalwart gear and speed gear. So I've got her resistance fairly high. I'm looking for a decent resistance chest piece because what I want to try and do with her is run her high resist, high survivability, so I'll level up all this stalwart gear, and then if anything does go wrong, what she's been doing is resisting, whereas everyone else takes a debuff, and then she can use Dark Gift, and then you can kind of get a reset. So that's the idea behind that. So that is the team. So it's just Kale, War Maiden, Spirit Host, and Jingle Hunter, and let's jump in and see how we can do in arena tonight. Right, so we've got a decent amount of medals here, and we've actually got a bunch of refills just now, so let's just go into arena and see how much damage we can do. Let's start with this team here. So they have High Katoon. It's always risky playing at this level because you just don't know how people's gears rolled. It might have rolled like a triple speed or something, so this might be faster, but I don't think so. I think we should be able to outrun it. Yep, no problem. So There we go, decreased turn meter. Ooh, his Haikatoon still gets off, which is a bit crazy. I think we should still be fine. Yeah, we're still fine. Load them up. So number 1. So this is in bronze 4, like I say. Can't fight every single team, but most of them we should be able to kill. This one looks fairly doable. Again, we have to manual this, then auto. So Roshkar doesn't die there, unfortunately, but he should die now. There we go. I'm really noticing the damage difference. Not having that crit damage amulet on Kale is really holding me back. So that's really what we're looking for just now. This guy's got a cardio. People have a lot of luck in this game, or they've been playing for ages and just not progressed. So she was able to actually get the increased speed there, which is an issue. Oh, we were able to just about blow them up though, that's fine. That was close, but we managed to get them. Probably should have lost that one there, so that was a little bit lucky on our behalf. Let's go down to Skull Crown. He's got a 6-star Skull Crown here, which is actually definitely an issue because at the moment we don't have a block buffs or anything. So what I'll do, we'll kill this whole team and then she'll survive and then just blow us all up. So that is not worth facing. Let's do a refresh. Top team should be fine. Silly and the Lucky shouldn't be too much of a problem. Decrease turn meters. And then blow them up. Oh, just about. Now, what we can do here is if we can kill this guy, we should be able to freeze the shaman. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. Now let's jump into this one here. This is the team I told you guys that I'll build in the last video, so let's see how fast he's built it. Hopefully not faster than me. Nope. Now we need a decreased turn meter here. Ooh, we didn't quite get it against Kale, which was unfortunate, but our team's tanky enough that we did survive it. I think we're okay now. Yeah, we're fine. That was a bit lucky, to be honest. Again, at this level, it's quite difficult. 6-star Kale, but we should be able to do this one. No one has like the perfect gear yet, especially at the low level we're at. It should kill most of them there, and then blow them both up. So here we go, down at the bottom, 3 teams all run Spirit Host. This is just kind of a gamble, really, just seeing who's got faster gear than me. Unfortunately, I don't have, like I said, oh, there we go. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get speed boots on the Swift Parry. I've got attack boots on Kale, which means he is a little bit slow. But because I'm getting the 24% here, plus 20% decrease here, most of the time I seem to be getting away with it. But what I can actually do, especially against teams like this, because they might actually just catch up and cut me in, what I can actually do is I can probably just give up the increased attack, because I don't particularly need it, and just put in Apothecary. And then what I can do here is do this, and then get the increased turn meter again as well. And then I'm pretty much guaranteed to get this first hit off, and I don't really need the increased attack. So that's got me up to silver 1 here. Let's go again with this. Here's a double legendary team. We'll probably need increased attack for this one though, so we'll take him back out. Tyrant is a bit of a beast. He's at level 60 just about as well, so this might be quite difficult. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, it's so close. So very close, but we've lost our first one, which puts us back into bronze 4, but that's fine. We'll just jump straight back in. And again, Haikatoon, I think they're pretty weak, so I'll put in my Apothecary just now. Decrease turn meters. Ooh, we got the Kale didn't get decreased though. Right, we won that last one. We're back in silver 1 here, so let's go through. This looks like a fairly doable list, so let's work our way down. He's got a Yoshi in speed here, so that's probably quite a fast team actually. I think we shall probably go with the Apothecary again because it's not a tough team. And hopefully we are able to outrun them. Yep, we're faster, so decreased turn meter hits apart from the weak hit here. Increased speed again. Able to get the decreased defenses down, which is good. And blow them up. Kale, so this is all 6 days. That is not going to be doable just now, I'm afraid, not for our team. So we'll work our way down. This team looks doable. Again, I don't think I need Apothecary here, so I can put the increased attack back up. Let's hit auto. Oh, okay, she had a with parry on, that's fine, I'll just hit auto. Come on, there we go. Working our way down, we've got Hakatoons. This is a fairly solid team again, so I'm going to put the Apothecary in and hope that we're faster. No, we're not faster, unfortunately, so we're going to get killed. Oh, actually, we might be able to cut in here. Decrease turn meter, increase. Oh, this might just work out, guys. Look at this. For the win. Boom. We cut in. That was a good one. This team should be fine, I think. I don't think I need to. Increased defense might cause us an issue here. Seeker's a bit of a nightmare for that. Do I gamble? No, I don't think. We want to try and get into silver 2 just now again, so let's go with this one here. This looks more doable. She's got a level 60 Ray, which is a bit more of an issue. But I think we could probably beat this as long as we're faster. Didn't get decreased turn meter on Kale, unfortunately, so that's kind of screwed us up. No, this has not been a good one, so we've lost this one, unfortunately. But hey ho, we can't win them all. Let's work our way. I think this one, actually, I missed this one. We should be able to do this. It's quite a bit higher power than us, but I don't foresee too many problems here. Decrease defense. Didn't land all, unfortunately. Shaman. Now, hopefully we can kill this Shaman. No, not quite. Now, her on her own's not too much of an issue. She can't do too much damage. A lot of the time, playing at this level as well, you just need to know who you're fighting. I wonder if we do. No, let's just try this team. Actually, let's try it with the Seeker. See if we can actually beat him, because it's a slow team. He is going to get the increased defense. But decreased defense is down. Yeah, we're still able to do it, no problem. Right, we had to do a refresh there just because we only had like 1 or 2 teams left and they were not beatable. So let's work our way down again. Gorgrab, now he is an absolute beast at this level. That is definitely my most sought after epic at the moment for this level of playing. I think we'll take on this team here. I'm pretty sure we'll be faster. But just in case we're not, we'll put in the Apothecary. We are, it's fine. Increase speed. Blow him up, and then blow up Vizier. Obviously gets in swift parry. It's a slow grind, guys. It's a slow grind. This team here. Let's have a look at this one. Again, we'll probably leave Apothecary in. The only reason I'm really having all this turn meter manipulation is because Kale is so slow. But he's able to do a lot more damage with the attack boots on, so it does definitely work out. Here we go. Oh, an Ethos at this level. Absolutely insane. Decreased turn meter except for this guy. on, Ethos does not die. But he should die now. There we go. Right, we're edging closer to 2. Hopefully we can get to 2 or 3 today is what the goal is. This is another one that looks doable. Increase. It's not looking great. Yep, it's too tough. Too tough for that. Was not able to do it. As of tomorrow, this should vastly improve once I'm able to blast all of my gold on upgrading my artifacts and get much more accuracy out of my champions. So let's just jump in and try this team here that we were looking at, the Gorgrab. Hopefully we are faster than him. Are we? Yes, we are. Good. Now he looks quite tanky. He's got, as you can see, the HP bar when they're close together like that, that means they've got a fair amount of health. Decreased turn meter comes up. Zargala, ooh, that's not good. We better kill him in a winner here. Decreased defense goes on, and boom. Oh, just about. There we go. We killed him. We managed to beat that team. Had to do a refresh again, but that's fine. So we're doing this all without increased attack just now, just to make sure we're actually getting the speeds. That's where someone like Gorgrab would come in so good, because he'll be doing 2 jobs for us. Again, he's got a cardio, but I think this doesn't look like too much of an issue. I'll be able to get increased attack. The main reason I'm doing that is because they don't have a speed lead. Now, he was able to resist that, but he's still slower. Increase attack. Decreased defense goes on. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's not good now, because he's got... Okay, that wasn't so good. Let's try a different one. Here we go. So we've got 3 legendaries here. 6-star, 5-star, 5-star, 6-star. This might go badly as well, but fortune favors the bold, as they say. Increase attack. Decrease defense. Come on. Land something good. Right, working our way down. Here we go again. This looks pretty doable. Hopefully we are faster this time. I'm going to keep the Spirit Host in, because I think we'll need it to get through that level 60 Tyrell. Hopefully we land all here and blow them all up. Ooh, Tyrell doesn't quite die, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to kill him with this. No, not quite. There we go. Kill him with that. We've got a Battle Sage, Tyrant. Yeah, let's go with this one here. Some pretty solid champions with this guy, but I believe I will be faster. And I could get away with Spirit Host in this one. Okay, that might be an issue. The ally protection is going to be definitely an issue, actually. Yeah, that was too much, I'm afraid, guys. Too fast. So here we go. He's got a Soulbound Boyer. He's a pretty damn good champion as well. I'm going to put the Apothecary in because they've not got any defense and I need more turn meter. Decrease. Increase. Lay down defenses and blow them up. Let's do the same with this team just in case they're fast. Hey, getting a few wins here. Let's try this one. Oh, Rector Drath at level 60 is a bit of an issue. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, it's not gone well at all. That was a very fast team. Jingle Hunter, someone's running my comp. Set with a miscreated monster, which is like infinitely better. Oh, and a Stag Knight. That's good. So 2 in a row, guys. That was not good. Not good at all. So the Rector Draft team we lost to. Going through the gems here, but it's fine. We're looking to try and rank up. Yeah, this should be doable. Boom. Cupidus and Lord Shazar, Miscreated Monster, that's a bit too much. Just this guy's a bit of a nightmare, actually. Don't know if that might be quite difficult. Seal of the Drakes. This one here looks definitely doable. Nothing too defensive, but he's much faster. There's an issue. Not good. Who have we got? Let's try this team actually. It's quite defensive, but I think we might be able to do this one. Okay, we didn't hit the crit, so that's good. And, oh, wasn't quite able to blow them all up. And we'll heal her. Just about blew him up, that was unfortunate. Seeker should die here, and now we just need to kill Jizzo. Can be a bit of a nightmare, but we managed to beat that team, luckily. So as you can see, we're hovering around Silver 1, so I think for 9 days in, Silver 1, potentially we could get to 2, is kind of the level we're looking at. We've got a Foley here. Let's try this team actually. We could probably do that with a Spirit Host. Skull Crusher's a bit of a nightmare. Luckily they're a bit slower. And then blow them up. Oh, it's just about did it. Now we do have a Roshkar team here. That looks a bit tough. He's 6-star and he is a bit of a nightmare. They've got plenty of HP and they've also got increased defense here. So this might just be a tall order, but you never know. We might be able to do it. Didn't get the decreased turn meter on all of them. Got the decreased defense though. Yep, the increased defense happened and it went all horribly wrong. And now they've got block damage up and we are totally screwed. So unfortunately, I think that's us out of tokens. So we've used quite a few there. Managed to get some good wins. I had a few losses tonight. It wasn't quite as good as I expected, but I did change a lot of my gear, like I say, and I've not leveled that up yet. So come tomorrow, I will level up. I really need to get an amulet for Kale. That's going to be the main thing. And we definitely need to get Jingle Hunter's ability working a bit better. The only issue is that it's an AoE attack. So if you do get weak hits, you don't decrease the turn meter. So in that respect, he's not fantastic. So it might be the case that I end up actually just running my Apothecary as the fastest champion again. And then I'll run him as more of a damage champ in lead. And that way I could probably get more use out of this ability. But at the moment, the reason I'm using him in this spot here is because he's doing the lead and he's also decreasing turn meter, which I thought would be quite easy against this kind of low level opposition. It's 168 accuracy, which isn't enough at the moment, but once I get this leveled up and I could get a few more pieces on, I could probably get him well over 200, which should be enough for this level, you would think. Maybe even get another roll on this, which would be quite good. But yeah, that's it. Really could do with like a Gore Grab or someone like that. That would be a game changer just now. But we can work with what we've got. Not too bad. I can't see me ever using this guy, so he's probably just going to wind up going into food. He can do some pretty hard damage. This actually is increased by 75% if this champion has full HP. But the problem is, again, it's all single target stuff. And his kit's a bit weird. It doesn't seem to synergize that well. Shaman's, meh. She's useful as she's like an early reviver that you just get given. But I think I'm probably just going to food her as well. I'm really hanging off for just solid champions that I know I'm going to be able to use later on. And we'll get this guy 6-starred as soon as possible and start cracking on with him as well. And that should be able to get us through into the next level of campaign as well, and get some more rewards. So that is the free-to-play, free-to-plat video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave in the comments below what you think, how I'm doing. I think we're doing not too bad. Like I say, I did get to Silver 1 and 2 on day 4 or 5. I think it was 4. But didn't want to make a video because, yeah, I didn't really see the point until I built up the team a bit more. Even as you can see now, I've built the team up quite a bit more. and I'm still just teetering sort of in between it. I think I belong in silver 1 at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to climb any higher till I level my gear up and probably get a few more decent pieces. But we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Got 1 mystery shard. Let's open it. Let's give us a rare in the 1 mystery shard that we own. No, we did not get that. Unfortunately not. And yeah, just really trying to make sure I do everything in the sort of events just to try and maximize my rewards from all this. I'm definitely not going to get any of the champions from the fusion, which is unfortunate. I guess this is one of the issues I'm seeing as well for newer players or low spenders or free to play mainly, is that once you get these fragments, they're pretty useless. You know, if I've got 30 Giscard fragments, when am I ever going to get the other 70? You know, it's they did release a few on the raid 2nd year anniversary thing, but it was like 5 shards here, 10 shards there. I wish they just put these things in more regular events so you could actually finish off things that you've already done. Because at the moment I've grinded up and I've got these fragments, but they're going to be totally useless to me because I don't think I'll ever actually get to use them. So that is one little issue I have seen. But yeah, all in all, Arena needs to change. It's definitely broken, guys. I will definitely say that. Needs a fix. I'm still going to go ahead with the series though, and we will definitely get up there pretty quick. I'm still pretty confident we'll get up there. But for any new players that don't know how Arena works, don't know how this game works, they're going to jump in and it's just not possible for them. So things need to change. I really do think the best situation is to make something like a separate new players arena up until the point they get the missions done, and then they go into sort of the big bad world. And even in there, they need more tiers. Like Platinum should have 2 or 3 tiers, I think, because 300 is not enough for Platinum anymore. Too many people pushing for it. So I would think like Platinum 1 would be the top 300, Platinum 2 would be the next like 500 or something, then into Gold 4 all the way down, and it will really help the game, I believe, if a few more tiers were in it. Maybe a couple more in Bronze or Silver as well, just to even things out. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That is the free to Plat video today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, thank you to all the new subscribers I've had in the last few days. It's been really cool to see. The channel's growing and it's exciting, guys. So that's it. Hope you have a great day. Peace.